Hey Jennifer, I just got done watching your video one and you did a really great job. I thought I'd provide some quick feedback for you. The setup was really good. The nonverbals that you were displaying were great. Your tone was good. The speed was good. Like your pace, I mean, the speed of the actual session, but you made eye contact and you weren't over reliant on the disclosure agreement. So that was great. I liked how you allowed her to indicate why she was there, what the purpose of her being there was early on, and then you came back to that after you reviewed the disclosure. I also liked how you kind of deviated from the disclosure to kind of explain what each part really meant, kind of in, our term, not counseling terminology, but just general words, right? And you also let her interject with questions, which I thought was good. I really liked your how you told her she was the driver of the car. I thought that was a good analogy to use because they are. Clients are in charge. Also really liked how you talked about email not being secure and the social media policy. I think those are excellent things to include in a disclosure, even if your agency doesn't require it, because now, clients tend to search for us, on social media, and so it's good that they know that our us declining their friendship is not a reflection of how we view the counseling relationship. But so I thought that was a great thing to include. My goodness, she has had a traumatic childhood and a very storied background, obviously. I like that you were kind of using those micro skills, actively listening to her, reflecting and summarizing, using more of that person-centered strategy early on to let her talk about her past and her connection to her mom. And I'm sure that probably helped you understand where she was coming from when she first stated that her goal was to, figure out, a better way to communicate and how to deal with this relationship with her mother. I think you also did a nice job validating her experience and making sure that, maybe you realized you were doing this or not, but you were letting her know that these were her successes, right? Because her mom, always tended to take credit for her success, but the way that you were framing it, your summarization back to her was that, she was the one that had these accomplishments in her life. My goodness. And I think after allowing her to explain her childhood, which was heavy, I think that the best thing that you did was ask her about her supports at that point. And so bringing in that other focus of, yes, she's had these adverse experiences in her childhood, but where is she now and who is there to help her? Because that was one thing I kept thinking was, oh my goodness, like I wonder who she's able to talk to in her personal life about these things, and are there other support agencies or resources that she could get connected with? So I thought you did a really nice job. Also kind of, again, setting the goals towards the end, explaining who you were and your status as a student at the end. That was great. That would have been a good time too. And I think once you get a better feel or sense of what your counseling approach is going to be, towards the end there you can explain what your process is based on the theoretical orientation that you might be kind of following as a counselor. So so I thought that was a great way to end, and then making sure she was following up and scheduling the next appointment. So with that, great job, really. It seems like everybody's getting more comfortable this semester being on film, so that's good too. So I look forward to seeing you the next time around.